like to thank God. I would like to thank our incoming fifth president, Professor Wajakoya, our incoming deputy president, Madam Justina Wamai, and all our party officials for having faith in me and appointing me to the position of the spokesman and head of media for the Roots Party. I want to assure all Kenyans that I take this appointment very seriously, with a serious task of ensuring that we win the 2022 August 9th general elections. Very many people have called me, very many people have written to me, congratulating me, thank you so much. But there are also a group of people who have asked, why? Jaymo Ule msee, why did you accept this appointment? And the reason why most of people are asking is because, you know, I'm a content creator. Wengine wanauliza sitaharibu brand, sijui tutafanya nini, sijui corporates wataacha kukupatia kazi, sijui utaharibu content. I want to assure everyone that our content creation will still go on. But the most important reason why I took this appointment is because the people of our generation needs to make some serious choices and decisions right now. And I say this statement informed by the fact that our parents, most of our parents, wenye wametuzaa sisi, wengi wao, they have lived average lives since they were young people, mpaka saa hii, wengi wanaishi bado maisha ya kawaida. And the reason why that happened is because at the peak of their careers, at the peak of their youthfulness, this country was being mismanaged by a bad government that never cared about the opportunities for young people, that never cared about the country. What they only cared at that time is stealing and enriching themselves to become who they have become. And it is very evident, you can see. And I don't have to refer to which administration was there. All of you can relate and you know that. And I sat down and I said, sasa kuko na uchaguzi. Our generation, we are at the peak of our youthfulness. We are the peak of innovativeness. Tuko kwa peak za career zetu. If on 9th August we get a bad government to be elected into power, this is what will happen. Chukua kalamu na karatasi nikwambie what will happen. Wewe saa hii mwenye uko kwa peak ya career yako, wewe mwenye uko kwa peak ukifanya biashara, wewe mwenye uko kwa peak ukipiga hustle, wewe mwenye uko kwa peak uko jobless unatafuta kazi, kukikuwa na serikali mbaya on 9th August, wewe mwenye uko jobless hakuna kazi utapata. Wewe mwenye uko na biashara, there will be no conducive environment for you to continue doing business. Wewe mwenye uko employed, some of the companies, most of them will close down because of the mismanagement that will happen in this country. When that happens, you will be jobless. There will be no space for you to innovate. There will be no space for you to grow. So what will happen is, hii maisha yenye tumebagia, tutaingia sasa kwa shida. And I sat down and I said, Jaymo, why can't you join a movement that is set to change the country? Why can't you join a movement that is speaking a language of our generation? And people might confuse the language of our generation is bang. No. Our incoming president, Professor Wajakoya, is very clear. He is saying, let us cultivate industrial hemp, like very many rich nations and developed nations of this country are doing. Then this industrial hemp to be exported for medicinal use, for industrial use, to be used as raw materials for some people producing some things. And once we do that, we get a lot of resources that we'll use to offset debts, to bring development to our country, to do the so many things that wengine hapo wanashinda wakiambia tutaweka sijui ngapi, sijui tutafanya. Actually, if you look at all our competitors, there is nobody who have said how they will create money for this country. You understand? And we can understand because most of them, ukiangalia zile vitu ambazo zimewatajirisha na vitu ambazo wamefanya, si mambo ati ya innovation ama biashara. Most of them, probably they have gotten rich because of the access to power, access to connections, access to networks. So they don't understand the art of innovation. They don't understand the art of setting up a business and creating revenues without, wengi wao wamezoea mambo ya deal. Nipige hii deal. But it's only Professor Wajakoya and Justina Wamai who are saying, we have a way that we can make money for our country and this money can be used to do XYZ. Hao wengine ni tutaweka, tutafanya, mastori mingi sana na hadithi. I want to be clear because there is a fear and some of the propagandists from our competitors are out there saying watu wanataka kuleta bangi kwa inchi, nini mambo mingi. I want to tell especially parents. Kuna parents wengi wako worried. Even right now as you speak, there are so many people who are smoking bang in this country. There is a lot of bang in this country that people are smoking. So whether Wajakoya gets into power or not, people will still continue smoking bang. But Professor is talking about industrial hemp. And na sababu Google ilikuja na technology iko tuko na internet, unaweza nunua bundles, you can Google some countries like Canada, America in California, you can even our neighbors here in Rwanda. Actually, Paul Kagame, the president, has set a part of land for piloting so that they can see. Juzi pale kwa Museveni, they exported 400 kilograms to Germany for medicinal use. So, ukiangalia, tuache kuiangalia na ile macho. You know, when we were growing up, tulikuwa tunaambiwa watu wa bangi ni wenda wazimu nini. Yes, there is a serious problem of drug abuse in this country, which needs to be checked. And we have the relevant laws and rules to work on that. So, what we are saying as a party is we want to take power to fix the country. And part of our manifesto, kuna watu wanauliza, nyinyi mnasema mtaua watu corrupt, mtasema msijui will hang. Yes, we have to hang those people. And let me give you an example. Somebody who steals money meant for hospitals, that makes your grandmother, your aunt, shosho yako, auntie yako, sijui kazini yako, mwenye yako huko kwa village, akienda kwa level 2, level 3, level 4 hospital, ama level 5 hakuna madawa because somebody stole. There is no equipment for a mere x-ray, ama MRI, ama kitutu kidogo, because somebody stole that money. Bought a V8, build apartments, bought a very nice house, nini, na huyo mtu bado anakuja anatuomba kura na sisi tunampatia. Huyo mtu, wale watu walikosa dawa kwa hospitali walikufa. They died. So yeye mbona hakuwa ana enjoy pesa ambayo ameiba? Huyo mtu deserve to be hanged. Mtu anapewa barabara ajenge, tenda ya 1 billion. Anatumia 100 million, hii 900 million ingine anakula yeye na mastuji wake na wale watu ambao waliconnect yeye kwa kazi. Accidents start happening on that road. People die. Wakitoka marorashio, wakitoka mazishi, wengine wakiwa kwa mabasi, watu wengi sana wanakufa. Then you want us to negotiate with such kind of a person. We are saying anybody who is stealing from the public coffers deserve to be hanged. And that's clear. Watu wanaiba pesa ya madams, wengine wanaiba ya sijui pesa, masks, makemsa, manini. Yani, you sit down and these people come to our TVs sometimes to lecture us, to tell us who we should elect because they don't like so and so, because so and so akiingia hawataweza kuiba vizuri venye probably wanaiba. Tunasema hao watu, they deserve to be hanged. So that the opportunities in public service, whenever someone is given an opportunity to serve in our public service, anaenda kufanya kazi, ama masema, mimi hiyo kazi sitataka kwa sababu niko na tamaa ya kuiba, ama niko na tamaa ya kutajirika haraka, nitakula mali ya umma. Those are clear things that we are saying that we must do as a country. Na lazima tujiulize, our generation, if you are 40 years and below, ask yourself, in the next 10 years, where will you be? In the next 20 years, where will you be? Watoto wako kama utapata watoto, wewe mwenyewe, venye unajiset kwa maisha yako, 9th August, tukichagua mtu ambaye ataangusha economy ya Kenya, na wako kwa ballot, na wengine mnawapenda sana, what will happen is, you will stagnate. Ama hiyo kitu uko nayo, itaenda chini. And that's what will happen. Wherever you live, just know you will go down. Your living standards will go down. And kuna watu wanasema tunauza uoga. Hatuuzi uoga. Unajua, iko watu wengine watasema tunauza uoga. Sisi hatuuzi uoga. We are just merely speaking facts. And I want to tell you, some of these people are pretending now that watakuja kutuonyesha kutengeneza pesa kama vijana. Watakuja kutuonyesha kutengeneza pesa kama wamama. Watakuja kutuonyesha kutengeneza pesa kama wale watu ambao wako na vilema na wazee na kila mtu. Let me ask you, these people are super rich. Some of them, they are billionaires. Have you asked yourself, they succeeded in the same Kenya that we are in? Unajua mtu asikwambia ati Kenya hakuna pesa, yet hao they are super rich, they are billionaires, they have assets, nini, tunajua maisha yao venye iko. How did they make money in a bad country? My answer is they made money because they had the right opportunities, the right networks, na walikuwa hapo kwa hiyo system. Sasa jiulize swali, hawa watu wametengeneza pesa mingi kama hawajaoni hiyo infrastructure ya serikali? What if we give them a chance to own that infrastructure? Your guess is as good as mine on what they will do to this country. So kama if they are really honest, kuja utuambie mimi ni billionaire, nilitengeneza pesa hivi na hivi, na ndio na maana nataka niingie jimbia mtengeneze. Tupatie manual yako, because you still made money in the same Kenya that you are telling us there are no opportunities that you want to come and fix. Yet you yourself, you have benefited from that same system. My point is, the only hope that we have is in Professor Wajakoya and Justina Wamai. Let's fix our country. And we are inviting all the crazy ideas from well-wishing Kenyans out there on how we can fix our country. Let's fix it. Let's eliminate corruption and wastage. It's the only thing yenye inafanya wewe kama ni kijana una wera ni because kuna mtu aliiba pesa fulani. Opportunities haziko. That's why uko jobless. Hiyo job unafanyanga unalipwa 10,000. If we had a functioning economy and a better one, ungekuwa unalipwa labda 50,000. Huyo mwenye analipwa 50 saa hii, tungekuwa na serikali mzuri na economy imegrow, angekuwa probably analipwa 100 or 150. And it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. Sisi tunasema wakati umefika of our generation to make the right choices. We have been told so many lies. Hizo vitu mingi unasikia, sijui nini, bottoms ups, azimio, I don't know what. Those things we have heard them so many times. Kwa wale tulizaliwa na tumewitness mambo ya election kutoka 1997, there is no new language that has been spoken in this country other than wakati ingi. Unajua, so tuwache kufichana, tuwache kudanganyana. We can make the right choices. Because let me ask you, umejiuliza swali, in 1963 when Jomo Kenyatta came into power, he promised people school, roads, hospitals, and they started building those things. Moi, same things, school, roads, hospital, na wakafanya. Kibaki akakuja, school, roads, hospital, until him, yeye alijenga. Unaona, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, school, roads, hospital, barabara wamejenga, na mashule na mahospitali wameongezea. I am asking a question. Our generation, that's not the language. In any case, schools, roads and hospitals zinafaa kujengwa at any time, whether we have a government or not. Those are basic amenities in our country that should be constructed. And every year we have budgetary allocations for those things. So my appeal to my generation is that let's do this. Before uchochwe, before upige kura, before uende kupiga jirani yako sijui juu ana support nani, before ufanye kitu ya ujinga on 9th August, ask yourself, hii vote yangu nitaitumia vizuri na naitumia vizuri kufanya nini? You understand? And I will tell you, if you have to use your vote wisely, vote Professor Wajakoya, vote Justina Wamai as your next president and deputy president respectively. Thank you so much.